When Eliza Parsi arrived at her Staten Island home on a Wednesday evening, she had to physically shove her way through the front door. Someone had blocked the entrance from the inside, using a heavy mirror. Inside, the living room was in shambles. Furniture was overturned and cabinets were flung open. But investigators noticed something odd. The home's expensive television and stereo equipment had been left untouched. Upstairs, police found 18-year-old Eliza dead on her bedroom floor. She was naked, resting on a towel with a pillow over her face, and her mattress had been dragged off the frame to cover her body. The scene presented a confusing set of evidence. The placement of the body suggested a sexual assault, but the barricaded front door and the specific ransacking of drawers, while ignoring electronics, didn't fit the pattern of a typical home invasion. Standing outside the house, Eliza's half-brother, Raviv, pointed police toward a teenage boy in the crowd. He identified him as Hassan, Eliza's Muslim ex-boyfriend, and demanded his immediate arrest. Sima told detectives that Hassan had previously broken into the house just to watch Eliza sleep. Hassan admitted to entering the home uninvited, but he claimed he only wanted to talk to Eliza about their breakup and insisted he hadn't intended to scare her. While Hassan was cooperative during his interrogation, he could not provide a verifiable alibi for the afternoon of the murder, keeping him at the center of the investigation. To find an objective timeline, police focused on 2 biological samples recovered from the room: semen found on the towel beneath Eliza, and skin cells found deep under her fingernails. NYPD computer specialists examined Eliza's hard drive and discovered several hidden dating profiles. Eliza had kept these profiles secret family, fearing their reaction to her dating men outside of their Orthodox Jewish community. Among her messages, detectives found a thread with a man named Jonathan that detailed a plan for a secret meeting. Eliza had told Jonathan to come to the house while her mother was at work and instructed him to enter through the back door, which she promised to leave unlocked. Jonathan admitted to the meeting but told police that their encounter was entirely consensual. He also claimed it took place on Tuesday, 1 full day before Eliza was killed. Jonathan's statement gave him a motive and a method of entry that bypassed the neighbors, but investigators needed forensic results to determine if his timeline held up. On September 13th, the medical examiner's office called Detective Kenny with the results of the DNA analysis. The autopsy found no signs of physical struggle or trauma associated with the sexual encounter, which aligned with Jonathan's claim that the act was consensual. The DNA from the semen sample was a match for Jonathan, confirming his presence in the house on Tuesday. However, the skin cells under Eliza's fingernails, the evidence of the struggle that killed her, did not match Jonathan. They also did not match Hassan. The biological evidence proved that the person Eliza had sex with on Tuesday was not the same person she fought on Wednesday. Detectives compared the DNA from under Eliza's fingernails against the samples they had taken from everyone present at the crime scene. The skin cells were a direct match for Raviv, Eliza's half-brother. Raviv was struggling to manage the family's kosher business and felt humiliated living in his in-laws' basement while he worked long, stressful hours for little pay. He knew his mother had recently received a large sum of money from a divorce settlement, and he felt entitled to that cash to help support his own wife and child. Raviv had gone to the house that afternoon specifically to find and steal that money while he believed the home was empty. Raviv entered through the back door and immediately blocked the front entrance with the mirror to ensure he wouldn't be interrupted while he searched. He ignored the electronics and tore through the drawers and cabinets looking for the hidden divorce settlement cash. When he moved his search upstairs, he was suddenly shocked to find Eliza coming out of the bathroom. Fearing she would report him, Raviv tackled his sister and smothered her with a pillow. He then staged the room to look like a sexual assault, hiding her body under the mattress before leaving. The DNA under Eliza's fingernails provided the evidence needed to arrest her brother. Raviv pleaded guilty to first-degree manslaughter and was sentenced to 18 years in prison.